Another bit of a lamp collection video. These are the smallest lamps in my collection. In the case of one of them, one of the smallest lamps I've ever heard of. Or if not the smallest lamp I've ever heard of. First off, with the biggest, relatively speaking, that is a Type 1728 Japanese-made JKL Components lamp. Intended for things like LCD backlighting in things like clocks and thermometers, where the electricity supply for the device is a single AA or AAA cell, and where things like a electroluminescent backlight type solution, or a buck converter, or no, boost converter for an LED, because LEDs don't work down to 1.5 volts. These do, and lower. Actually, this one's a 1.4 volt lamp. For things like where an LED and a boost converter or electroluminescent backlight solution would be too expensive. Or where the whitish light is desired, because most EL things that you find in that application typically greenish or greenish blue. And that one's about 70 odd milliwatts, if I hadn't already said that. Those are 1.5 volt, 25 milliampere, 37.5 milliwatt lamps, intended for really experimental purposes, sold by Radio Shack for that purpose. Really tiny T2 diameter. That's T3 1/4. Or those are T1 3/4 or T2, one of the two. And then there's this. It is, if it'll focus, it is an extraordinarily tiny lamp. It is not only the smallest in my collection, but it is one of the smallest I've ever heard of. It's less than T1 diameter, 15 milliamperes, 1.2 volt, well, 15 to 20 milliamperes on the box, but 1.2 volts. So it's about between 18 and 24 milliwatts. Fairly dim, but then again, these are, I'm guessing, probably for very small indication or backlighting applications. That's the packaging for it. It's, I'm guessing, probably Sylvania Electric products. Although this might be GT Sylvania vintage, don't really know exactly, but it's, judging by the packaging, probably late 1950s to early 1970s. And the actual lamp was housed in a little cellophane thing in this blister card. And I've got 2 more of them right there. Would have gotten more, but these things are fairly expensive, but I largely got these as curiosity, just because how bloody tiny they are. Like, for example, focus. For example, that is the lead on a 1/2 watt carbon composition resistor. And I'm actually running this one through a carbon composition resistor just to avoid overcurrent, just to keep from killing the thing. So extraordinarily versatile things, these lamps. Focus, come on. The connections are a bit finicky there. You're going to get a better sense of the thing, but that's a tiny lamp. Really cool just by how diminutive the thing is, and to think that something that small can be made in glass, which is really kind of a thing you can't do. Well, you don't see that anything really that interesting with other light sources.